There are tapes that can help you pray. Some people's prayer can help your own prayer. So you can tape it and you pollute the entire atmosphere with that vibe. It will heal the disjoint in your spiritual membrane. You must invest in your spiritual adventure. You must invest in the state of your heart. You must some of us, the reason why, it's not as if we are not seeing iniquity. We have eyes too. We can behold things. Some of the things we see, our flesh likes it. But you know what? We are not sure if we can restore this relationship we have with God now, if we go for that thing. So even though it is there, we are ready to forego it, because in your walk with God, you are going to have to make choices. When you start loving God, you begin to make choices for God. Many of you, you don't consider your walk with God so significant, and so you can make God, make him cry, make him grieve. No, that's a man that feels it's about him. If it becomes about God, you will make choices that will be suitable for the Lord that tabernacles your spirit. Hallelujah. It's a great price to pay if you are going to access wisdom from God. So if you have labored to set your heart in alignment, then the last thing to do is to drive the engine. You drive the engine. I don't know if you are in alignment where you are, but I want us to drive the engine. In driving the engine, that means praying with your spirit. There are two ways to pray. You can pray with your understanding. You can also pray with your spirit. Right? When you have achieved alignment, when you begin to drive the engine, you must have a focus. The focus is that I want to secure the mind of God. That's the focus. Whatever it will be, I want to secure the mind of God. That's how you set your eye. That's your determination. And then you drive your engine by speaking in tongues. You drive that your intention. You drive that your motive. You drive it. You drive it. If your spirit is light enough, the wind from heaven will come, just like the wild wind came and it took Elijah and caught him up into the heavens. The wind from heaven, it will come. Your spirit will be caught up. That's how I go to heaven now. The wind. And what? Pop. 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 So before I travel, I touch the car and I go there. Okay, then I say, okay, this car will reach where I'm going. Because from late last year, after the crusade, I discovered the devil was looking for me to kill me. So I added more precaution. I checked the road, whether this car has a likelihood of reaching where I'm going before I enter. Penetration. He will send the wind, and the wind will rapture your spirit. And then you will begin to see.